Hello, Lewis. I hate to keep doing videos about tea, but it's just so tasty.
Jen motherfucking Dent, President, Jen motherfucking Dent, President, Jen motherfucking Dent, President, Jen motherfucking Dent, President.
Hello, Poppets. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. So today's video is some follow-up tea. I've gotten plenty more tea since my last video on Lewis went up, and I wanted to do an update. The reason for that is because there were some things I said in the other video that I just wanted to clarify, because a few people did bring it up, including Jessie. It's just a little bit of new tea. I'm not going to go all into depth like I did last time, so if you didn't see the last video or what it was based on, I'm going to put some links below. I'm going to put Lewis's link below so that you can go watch that in case you didn't watch it before, and I'm also going to link the video that I did recently spilling the tea on Lewis, the famous VINER that the video was about. Since that video came out, I've gotten lots of comments. I think it's the most popular video I've ever done, so I just want to talk about a few things. So let me just jump right into it. First of all, and I really hate to address this because I do not feel that I have to explain myself or my friendship with Jessie to anyone. Just because you don't see our relationship online, just because you don't see all of the conversations that we have online, does not mean that we don't talk pretty much every day, and it does not mean that our friendship doesn't exist. It just means that we are normal people just like everyone else, and we have a relationship off of the internet. Jessie confides to me about a lot of things, and I knew about this whole situation with Lewis as it was going on. I don't even feel that that even matters. Jessie is my friend, a very good friend of mine. I'm sorry that that seems to upset some people. Not really sure why. I don't know. If it's not jealousy, it kind of looks that way, but I don't really have a way to know what your thought process is. The only thing I can say about this whole thing, and the reason that it was on my channel, is because Jessie is just very non-confrontational. Also, she was upset about the whole video that he put out. And also, as we all know, she just had a baby, and she just really didn't want to fill her life with this negativity. But when I saw this, being that I am her friend, it did bother me, and therefore I did a video about it. It also upset her mother a lot, who just talked to me this morning and gave me even more tea. So let me just quit talking about that and I'll jump into it. In my last video, I talked a lot about the fact that Jessie and Lewis were not just friends. They were dating. They were in a relationship. That yes, they were having sex, but it went a lot further than that. And I talked a lot about the sex aspect in my video, and I just want to clarify that there was a whole lot more to this than sex. They were not just simply hooking up. As Jessie said in the pinned comment on my last video, I'll read it to you just in case you missed it. Hey guys, this is long, but I do want to clear things up for people who might be curious or confused. 1, I did work with Jen on this video, but I did not ask her to do it. I would have made a video myself to clarify on my channel, but I ended up not wanting to do that because he'd only gain attention from it. Jen has been my friend for years, and when she saw the things that Elle and his family had said about me, she wanted to make this video. So I just want to clear that up. I would never ask Jen to do something like this for me. Jen is always there to back me up when she knows I'm right, and she'll flat out tell me when I'm wrong too. And she felt compelled to make this. I worked with her once she decided to do it because it is my drama, but everything she says she remembers is what she actually remembers, and not something that I had to remind her of or fill her in too. It was not just intimacy that made me believe that Elle and I were dating. We spoke day and night, all day long. But sometimes he would stay studying too late and I'd fall asleep. It was not a one-sided convo or relationship, as you can see in the screenshot at the end from my cousin who was in Tallahassee with us on one of those trips. He did not know I would include that in a video or have any biased reason to lie. I was just asking him out of the blue. Here's that screenshot from her cousin when she just asked him, "Do you remember the guy from Tallahassee that I was seeing?" I have had intimate relationships without the romantic connection before without a problem, but this was not one of them, nor did he ever try to tell me that he did not want a relationship. That's a flat out lie that he told, and if I didn't care about giving him attention, I swear to baby Jesus, I would make a video taking a polygraph test, LOL fucking Maury style. But I guess it's just he said, she said at this point, and everyone will have to judge for themselves. Also, why the fuck would I drive to Tallahassee if someone said, you could come, but I've got to study? LMAO, I've done some dumb shit for guys, but even that's too dumb for me. I liked him and he liked me. No matter how much we may both regret that now, it's the truth. And if I was such a drunk, horrible person, why did he ask me to come back to Tallahassee and stay with him? Why did he ask me to drive an hour north to meet his family? Why did we stay together in New York? Why did he keep talking to me at all? Oh yeah, I forgot. He felt bad for me, right? What a nice guy. He was just lending me a hand, LMAO. 3. I never mentioned his girlfriend by name. The only reason I brought her up in one video is because I was trying to explain how bad of a match him and I were by saying that him and his girlfriend are a far better match now than we ever were. Never said her name or anything bad about her. Why would I? She has never done anything to me. 4. I swear on my entire life that I have never confessed an alcohol problem to this man. He is delusional. Why would I tell him my problem but not my brother or my mom or my best friend? More importantly, why would no one around me see this problem but him? Why wouldn't it have taken over my life by now, almost 4 years later? Bullshit. He's judgmental as hell when he has no right to be. He's gotten so drunk around me that he has thrown up, and one time he even made my best friend cry, so I would take a flying leap of faith off of that pedestal if I were him. Yes, I joke about alcohol in my videos, and a lot of my story times in the past have been about drinking, but what's the alternative? Telling you stories about what I had for lunch today? P.S. Thank God Elle never became a pediatrician because he would have diagnosed every poor mother with alcoholism for enjoying a beer when their baby slept. You won't be hearing about this drama anymore. That's a lie, because I'm talking about it now. Sorry. It was frustrating not only for Jen but my other friends to watch his video, and everyone reacted differently. My best friend Leslie commented on the video, Jen made this, I tweeted, etc. At the end of the day, it's just beyond baffling to me to watch someone stare at a camera. Nothing of what happened happened. I'm not a liar. I tell stories for my life for a living. Why would I risk it all, especially for someone like Elle? I don't have to lie. He sucked our entire relationship and he obviously still sucks now. He's manipulative and always made me feel like I was a mess by judging me. I remember leaving New York feeling the worst I've ever felt because of the things he told me. It's bullshit. Anyway, people believe what they want to believe, and this is the last you'll hear of this. That's a lie, because obviously I'm here right now. 6. I love you, Jen. Thanks for always having my back. When you know I'm right, you go hard, sissy. Okay, bye. She calls me sissy. Isn't that sweet? So anyway, I put this video up, and it did pretty well. It was pretty popular of a video. And for those of you that went and left nasty negative comments on Lewis's video, usually I tell people not to do that, but I just feel like he lied so much in his video and was obviously trying to get attention from like putting her in his tags. I didn't feel that he deserved me telling people not to do these things. Most of the time I will say, guys, don't go attack someone. I didn't say to go attack him, but obviously a lot of people did, and maybe he will have learned a lesson at this point not to get online and tell straight out lies about people. Now, the new tea that I have, there's 2 things I have. First of all, I will address a comment that his sister left on Jesse's video. The name of her video is Stranded at a Club by My VINER Boyfriend, which is then why Lewis made his video full of lies. His way of dealing with this, other than lying about everything, was to put in his description that in her video that she made about him, you know, the one she didn't even name him in, the video that she made about him, in the video she was holding a beer. Now, her baby was taking a nap and woke up right when she was getting ready to do the video, and what you don't see in that video, of course you saw the part where she picked him up and she showed him, but what you didn't see in that video is that she handed the baby off to her husband and he took the baby and fed the baby and everything while she was doing her video. Another thing that I didn't even feel the need to mention in my video, because I shouldn't have to defend a new mother who is having a beer. But one thing that I did not mention in my video is that Jessie is no longer breastfeeding. I will link a video down below in which she talks about the fact that Noah was getting very sick from breast milk and that she was just beside herself and very hurt and very upset because she loves him more than life itself, and the thought of the fact that her breast milk was causing him issues was very upsetting to her. And also, breastfeeding your baby is a bonding experience, and it's something that a lot of mothers do, not only from the health benefits that come from breastfeeding, but also it's a bonding experience between a mother and her baby. I didn't even feel the need to bring that up, but obviously if she's not breastfeeding anymore, she can drink whatever the fuck she wants to drink, but that's neither here nor there. Shouldn't have to defend a mother for that. Before he blocked me and started deleting comments, this is what I said to him about that. I said, did you just say at 22:56 you never mentioned anyone in her family? Your whole description starts off about her baby. Are you willingly idiotic? Dude, you got me heated. You may end up on my channel next. Try me. And then he commented to me a few things, blah blah. I'm not gonna read those all, but this is the main thing that really caught my attention. I never said that she is not allowed to have alcohol. Coming from experience, my sister has had multiple children and she never drank while watching any of them or drank while doing anything with them. Again, I did not say she is not allowed. In my opinion, there is a time and place for everything. The part I want to address is, in my opinion, there is a time and place for everything. And then you talk about your sister. Well, Lewis, your opinion on what a new mother does is really like, you shouldn't have an opinion. You're not a mother, you've never had a child, you're not married, you don't have a wife who has children. You have no reason to have an opinion on this. But in this video, you're making yourself sound like you've never made mistakes, you've never done anything out of the ordinary that could be wrong. You're just such a wonderful person, but you're not, first of all. And then you're giving opinions on what a new mother can do. You shouldn't even have an opinion on that. But since you wanted to bring your sister into it, let me address that, because she left a very, very rude and quite threatening message on Jesse's video that she put up, and I'll read that to you now. Since your sister is Mother Teresa and does no wrong, the fact that you're married, now a mother, and you still feel the need to tell lies and make shit up about my brother is fucking ridiculously immature and disgusting. You've obviously not changed. You were a drunk piece of shit then, and you still are now. It's been how many years and he's still on your mind? How does your husband feel about this? You're just bitter because you wanted to be his girl, and you weren't good enough for that. The truth always comes out, and I can't wait for that shit to slap you in the face, because Lord knows if I would, I could. You're trying your best to make him out to be some piece of shit, but everyone who knows him knows better than that. Fuck you and your lies. You know my number if you've got something that you need to say to me. There's many pieces to that, but first of all, let me address the fact that if she never dated your brother and he never introduced her to his family, then how does she know your number? She never drank around you, and from what I understand, your family loved her. So what are you talking about that she's a drunk piece of shit? Like, that makes no sense. But let me move on to the next thing that I need to point out. Oh, looks like he deleted it. Imagine that. At one point I commented again on his video and he told me that I was being malicious and that I was attacking him. Didn't your sister just do that? And when it comes to your sister, let me bring something else up that was found on Instagram, which makes me laugh. You used your sister as an example of what the perfect mother is, that they don't drink and they don't do things like that, and that you know, there's a time and place for everything. But how come there's a picture of your sister on Instagram at Disney World and it's captioned Mommy's Day 2016, and it says eating and drinking my way around the world, and her shirt says straight out of Food and Wine? At Disneyland on Mommy's Day, really? See, there's so many things that y'all leave me. They're like little gifts, and I appreciate these gifts so much, because as much as I don't really want to be a drama channel and I don't want to be this constant tea spiller, y'all just keep giving me content. It's like little Christmas gifts, and it's only the beginning of December. Damn, that Instagram post was tasty as fuck. Let me get to the next part, and this is all I have for you today so far, but I'm willing to do more videos as the tea comes in. Jesse's mom is a woman of few words. She's very spiritual, she talks to the universe a lot, and she really doesn't say much, even with all the shit that has ever gone down. But her mom called me today and gave me some more tea, so let me just share that with you. And Lewis, if you weren't dating, then how come back in the day when all of this was going on, you called Jesse's mom and you asked her to please give you Jesse's address without Jesse knowing about it, because you wanted to mail her a gift? You sent Jesse a teddy bear and a rose. Who does that to just their friend that they're not having sex with and that they're not in a relationship with? So if y'all were together and you were just fucking? How come you would send her a teddy bear and a rose? And it's not just that, you also sent her younger brother a gift. Her younger brother, who Jessie loves more than life itself. You sent Jessie a teddy bear and a rose, and you sent her brother a gift. Who does that to someone that's just their friend, that they're not romantically involved with, just for no reason? And on this telephone call, her mom also brought up the New York City trip. The day where Jessie's Vine was hacked, and I spoke to her on the phone, and then her mother said that she kept trying to call Jessie and she could not get in contact with Jessie, and she knew that you were with Jessie in New York. Now, how did her mom, if you two were not dating, if you two were not in a relationship, then why would her mom say, then let me try to call Lewis? Why would she call you if the two of you were not together in New York City? She tried to reach you that day, the day that you abandoned Jessie and left her in pretty much a bad moment, because yeah, it was just Vine. Yeah, it's just an app. It's just a Vine account. But that's how Jessie was making her money. And someone hacked her entire Vine account and she couldn't get into it. And I remember talking to her on the phone and she was crying and you had left her. Jessie's mom kept trying to text you to find out if you could get Jessie on the phone or if she could talk to Jessie on your phone, and you didn't even bother to answer her. You ignored her. You knew that this girl had been hacked. This girl had a bodyguard with her because she was in the middle of a rape trial. She's already under intense pressure. None of us thought she should go to New York, but she went with you, and you two were supposed to stick together. You abandoned her, and then her mother kept trying to call you to get you to let her talk to Jessie, and you wouldn't even answer the phone. That's how nice of a person you are. St. Louis. You got on YouTube and just told lie after lie after lie, which we can prove every lie you told. So I'm only following up on this because of the new tea that has been spilled on this situation, and also because I do want to clarify that yes, I understand people can have sex and not get romantically involved, but that is not what you did. You were in an actual romantic relationship with her, and then you got on YouTube and just lied about it. Like, who does that when there are so many different receipts that can be pulled out and showed that you lied and that you continue to lie? Not only did you call me a liar, not only did you call Jessie a liar, but I guess you're calling her mom a liar, and you're saying that her whole fan base and my whole fan base is malicious, yet it's your sister leaving threats of violence on her videos and you just have gone into hiding. Like, don't you have anything to say? I welcome a video from you. I welcome a response from you. You know, when you talk about being a man, where's your video? I'm still asking for your call logs. I'm still asking for you to demonetize your video, and I would like a response video to address the different things that I have said, because when you go into hiding, it just makes it look like you're lying even more. I mean, we all know you are, but it just, where you at? We're waiting. So guys, that was the new tea that I have on the Lewis situation. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. Please click the little bell icon down below so it will tell you every time I put up a new video. I do videos on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I will see you next time, and I hope you all have a great day. I love you. Bye, Lewis. The one thing you need to do if you're making a video reacting off of someone else's video is get your facts straight. She did not say that was the same girl. There was one girl who came up to her because she recognized her off the internet, which is the same girl that she ended up going to the dorm with at the end of the night.